Saint Thomas Aquinas. He lived in the 13th century and he is the patronage of academics, universities, scholars. And he was born to an aristocratic family in southern Italy. And he wanted to become a mendicant friar. But there was opposition against it also by his own brothers. They locked him up for a year that he might maybe change his mind, but he didn't. In 1244, he joined the Dominican order. Now, and he vowed to serve God by getting inspirations in deep prayer about theological scholarship. So he wanted to do many things about theology. And he did it then, and he was sometimes dictating to 4 people at the same time. He wrote the Summa Theologica, and on that, many doctrines of the Roman Catholic Church are based on. A big book that he wrote, the Summa Theologica. Then at one time, he had in 1272, he had a vision so strongly that he said all what he has written previously was like straw to it. But he eventually died then just 2 years later. And sometimes if he's pictured in art, his way of getting these inspirations, these ideas which are told are coming from God, are then pictured in these paintings through a dove coming to him. A bird, a dove. Now, and he also worked on a system of celestial spirits, on angels. And he said there were three hierarchies with 9 orders. And the closest order to humans, the ninth order, were guardian angels. And they were the essence of disembodied intelligence. And now, when he had the idea that these guardian angels, every human receives one at birth, and they are trying to guide them and protect them towards salvation. And another thing, in his religious things, he tried to put down in his Summa Theologica or other writings, theological works, he tried to explain the Christian faith belief things and tried to defend them and how they are right against other things like the ideas of Islam or Judaism or heresy or pagancy. Now, and the system of angels, there's no said that these guardian angels, people cannot communicate with them, not directly. They can only do it through prayer. And these guardian angels, they cannot directly have an influence on humans, but they can have an influence on that which people call intuition. And also they can stir up images in the imagination, did he argue, and also that they can take an outwardly visible form. And that is according to Malcolm Day's A Treasury of Saints book on the page 24 and 25.